work? There we go. Okay, excellent, wonderful. Yeah, guys, this stream is going to be absolutely monumentally scuffed. I am working on an old PC that probably can't deal with a stream. I've only got one monitor working, because my old PC can't handle two monitors, and my face cam's not on. There we go. Oh dear. To add to the misery of this being really annoying and, you know, everything being scuffed because my PC exploded, Sky Sports are just really fucking shit at being able to make games available on all devices. The only way, this is fucking mental by the way, the only way I've been able to get the game up, even though it's on TV for me to watch on Sky Sports, the only way for me to get this game up so I can stream the watch along for you guys is I have to take my Skybox from my TV, I've had to plug it into my capture card to get it onto this monitor. That's the only way I could actually watch the game, because for some reason, multi-view doesn't fucking work on the Sky Go app, it doesn't fucking work on the desktop app, and the Sky Sports desktop app doesn't fucking work either. So, I don't know what they want us to do. You can only watch it on TV, it is the most annoying thing ever. But, we are here. The stream is working, hopefully. You guys can let me know if there's any sound issues, I don't know if there will be. Again, I am very, very frazzled because of things going on. I was hoping that I would have gotten my PC situation fixed by now, but the seller that I bought it from, the store that I bought it from, won't fucking respond to me, and they've gone on holiday. So that's great. This is the last watch along that we do before I go off for my break. Obviously, I'm going to be having one more video. I'm probably going to drop that on Halloween night, previewing the Tottenham game, and that's going to be the last game before we go on a hiatus. Also, because of me having to do this, you know, capture card bullshit, I don't have any audio either. So this is going to be exponentially annoying. I have got the live multi-view thing up on this screen too, in the hope that they will show the Chelsea game, because they're going to be showing one of the games. I'm not sure which one, but obviously I do actually have the game up here. Now, in terms of the two teams, let's go into... Oh god, this is so annoying. Let's go into this. Boom. This is the Wolves team. We have Jose Sarr, we got Jackson Chachua, we have Matt Doherty, Mosquera, Emmanuel Agbadou, Totti Gomez, David Wolfer, they have Joao Gomez, Fer Lopez, Hwang Hee-chan, and then Tolu Rokadare as their big man up top. Now, as you can probably tell from some of the... I don't think it's actually not showing my cursor, but from some of the responses on Twitter, the Wolves fans are very annoyed at this, and they are very confused as to what the actual formation is. As you can probably see from this, when I put this up, I have question marks because I have no idea what the formation is either. I think it's probably a 5 at the back. I imagine one of the fullbacks that are on the in the lineup, either Jackson Chachua or David Wolf, will probably move into some kind of left mid position, kind of winger position. As for the Chelsea team, we have, because this is more important, we have this one. There we go. We have Philip Jurgensen in net. We have Gusto, Achimpong, Tosin, and Hatter as the back four. Lavia, Santos as the two deeper midfielders. Esteval on the right. Gittins on the left with Buonanotte as the 10, and then Tyreek George up top as the striker. On the bench, it's very interesting. There is no Mark Guiu. That makes me think that he's going to be rested for the upcoming Spurs game. Joao Pedro is on the bench, and the more important thing is Liam Delap is finally available for selection after his injury. I think he'll probably get about 20 minutes today, maybe, at the end of the game. I don't think he'll play too big a part, but hopefully we can see him get on the pitch. The players are in the tunnels now, and I can't actually see what you guys are saying because the chat has closed. Bro, this is the most scuffed stream. By the way, this is the most scuffed stream I'm probably ever going to do on this channel. Like, nothing is working. Stream looks and sounds good. At least that. Yeah, also, because again, I don't have hardly any of my files. I don't have my... I don't have half of my logins, and I don't have, you know... I didn't have the thing. Obviously, I haven't got the whiteboard up because I don't have it. I haven't got the bingo up because I don't have it. I've realised that I haven't closed this, so you can't see me. There we go. Let's hope. that we have a good game and we just put the boots to these. My score prediction for today, I'm gonna put a wild prediction. I'm gonna say that we win this game 5-2. That's my prediction. I will not forget the timer. I will try my hardest not to forget the timer, but there's so much stuff. I feel like Delap should start against Spurs and go off at halftime for GU. Yeah, that's definitely an option. I mean, I feel like we want to play Delap for as long as possible. I think he'll get 60 minutes at Spurs and then come off at 60 minutes, and GU will probably come on as the kind of, the kind of the injection of pace off the bench to kind of disrupt things. I think that Spurs game is going to be really, really interesting. Honestly, it's obviously it's Spurs, which is the main big talking point, but also it's a Thomas Frank Spurs, which is very interesting. Is there a way that I can, there you go, do that? So now the chat won't close, hopefully. That's going to be there. Going to get this up so I can do the score line. I apologise how scuffed this is. It's just so annoying because I was literally, this is my story, right? I had finished making my thumbnail for one of my like videos that is going to come out after I have my break. I'm already like doing thumbnails and stuff for that. And then I thought to myself, you know what? I've done some good work today. I'm gonna take a break. I'll play some Trackmania. If you know me, I love a bit of Trackmania. I play about 30 minutes of Trackmania, and then my GPU just decides to die. Instantly, just cuts out. Nothing happening anymore. And I said, I spoke to the people that sold it to me. I said, I've got a warranty for this. Can you help in any way? And they were like, oh yeah, just send us the entire tower back. And I'm like, you want me to fork out my own money to send you an entire tower back when you could just send me a replacement part? Okay, yeah, thanks. And then they said, sorry, we're on holiday. And I'm like, bro, what's going on? I can't catch a break, honestly. But we do have the teams up. I don't know if there's a way. Can I actually can I do video capture device?
Saturday, Josh Achimpong, the only player to keep his place. Facundo Buenanotte and Tyreek George, who both
giving me. Oh wait, hang on. Is there sound? Do I have sound? I don't think I have sound. Wait.
Look at the man who scored in the last round, but has been short of opportunities really for Wolves since he arrived.
That's weird. That's really weird. You had sound for a sec, yeah. I'm trying to make it so it's monitor only. Mute output. There we go. Tell me if you can hear that. Can you hear that? Because I can hear it now, which is what I want. If this works, then actually, you know what? If this actually no sound, perfect. Because if this works, this is actually what I might do for the foreseeable future. Because now I can actually have the Sky Sports stuff on here. So I didn't have before. Thomas Bramble is the referee. I don't think actually having the sound on is too big of an issue anyway. It's more so just having the screen, the actual feed on the screen. But yeah, hopefully that will work. Hopefully the stream's not too laggy. I can see my face cam is going a bit framey, but that's alright. Oh. It's never a dull day as a Chelsea fan, I'll tell you that. But yeah, they've got a very wildly changed side. I think the only player that has remained in the side for both teams is Josh Achimpong. I'm pretty sure everyone else has been rotated. I am getting a lot of lag on my stream, which is kind of annoying. The Sky Sports Plus feed is a little bit framey. Let's just hope we wrap this up quickly, honestly. I want to see like 3 goals in the first half and it just be over. I don't want to have to deal with this. We are starting from right to left and I won't forget the timer. I'll try not to anyway. There we go. Hopefully that worked. I think it might just be the sound that's actually laggy. I don't think the actual game is laggy. It's kind of annoying. Maybe I might mute my own sound. Here's Tosin. Philip Jurgensen obviously in net for Chelsea today. Here's Tosin again. out wide left for Jorel Hatto, and yeah, it does look like we are playing a very standard 4-2-3-1 here. Said Santos and Lavia are very deep. Gusto is inverting though, as we kind of expect him to. So Josh is going wide right. Oh, it's actually really awkward formation that we're playing. Here's Jamie Gittins on the ball. He's immediately tackled. I also need to actually move. I want to move the chat on this side so it's closer so I can see you guys. There we go. Yeah, so we are. This is a really weird formation. So Lavia is the one who's kind of dropping into the back four at times, and Gusto's going high. I think actually Mosquera, who's just absolutely thrown Bonante off the ball. Here's Wulfer on the left side. So yeah, as I kind of predicted, I think Wulf is either Wulf or Jackson is playing as a kind of like playing quite high. They've got like four centre backs on the pitch. I'm pretty sure. Well, three. They've got three centre backs, and then Doherty as well as Jackson Chachua, and then Wulf. Here's Lavia. Once again, dropping into the back three. It's a really slow start from Chelsea, I will say. We're not pinging the ball around quick enough already, which is slightly frustrating. It's a good pass from Tosin through to Andre Santos, though, and he's got the chance to turn and play forward. Does get it out to Malo Gusto in the advanced 10. Here's Esteval with his first chance to run at his man. Gets past him to the byline, whips the ball into the back post where Jamie Gittins is. He tries to nod it back, but it's blocked. Here's Gomez. Well tackled by Andre Santos. Great ball. Buonanotte gets it to Esteval. Tries to play the ball forward for Buonanotte, but it's a rather poor attempt from the Brazilian. There's Jose Sarr on the ball now. Yeah, as I said, I would like this game to be wrapped up relatively quickly, so we could not only could we rest some players as well, but just kind of, you know, I just don't want it to be one of those nervy games where, you know, it's 1-0 or 0 or like 0-0 at the 90th minute, and then we get shaky and then they steal it off us or something like that. Good work from Jamie Gittins to beat his man. Here's Buonanotte. Back to Jamie Gittins on the left-hand side, up against Matt Doherty. Cuts inside onto the right foot, loops the ball to the back post. His crossing was really, really good last time we saw it. Let's hopefully see some more of that today. Romeo Lavia's been thrown off the ball, but Malo Gusto's gotten the ball back. Here's Tosin. We are very, very high up the pitch. Jorel Hatto will spear it out to Jamie Gittins once more. Here's Hatto once more. Tosin to Lavia, and now to Achimpong. Out wide to Esteval. He plays the ball inside for Tyreek George, who gets it to Malo Gusto, who will whip the ball across to the back post, and it's headed behind by Jackson Chachua, I believe that is, for a Chelsea corner. Good work there. Really good movement from Ty there. Him and Buonanotte kind of swapping positions and causing some confusion. It's Gittins and Esteval over the corner, I believe. Signal will go up. All the players run into the box. This will be going into the near post, I imagine. Yep. Flicked on by Jorel Hatto to the back post, but it's cleared. Lavia's gone in a bit rough there, but referee says play on. Will be smashed along by Totti Gomes. And the given away here to Jamie Gittins. Here's now Andre Santos with a strike, and he scores. 1-0 already from the Wolves' mistake. It's a really good finish, and it's Andre Santos' first goal for the club, I believe. Really good finish on his left peg as well, by the way. That's a Jamie Gittins assist, I believe, too. Good for Andre. He needs that confidence. He really does. We know how good of a goal-scoring midfielder he can be. It's really good from Jamie Gittins. And you gotta say, I think Jose Sarr needs to do better there. Honestly, it's not struck with any particular venom or precision. And it's gone into his near post. Yeah, he needs to do better there. The goalkeeper really needs to do better there. But we'll take it. This is what we want. Early, get ahead early is exactly what we want. Hopefully my thing did update. Yeah, it did. Okay, excellent. That's going to be a very popular goal, I would imagine. Yeah, he definitely was. He definitely was due for one. Repeat that 3 times. Repeat that 6 times. I think there's the last time we faced Wolves at Molineux, we beat them 6-0, and I think the last time we faced them in the EFL Cup, we also beat them 6-0. So if we don't get 6, it's a bit of a disappointment. Here's Raul Gomez. His pass is cut out by Malagusto. He's horribly tackled by the number 11, Huang Hee-chan. And the referee is given a foul. This could be looked at, honestly. It was 2 players challenging for the same ball, so you got to give leniency. Oh, he has gone in with his studs up, though. A little bit of a cheeky one. Malo does look okay, though, and we will be getting on with it. Here's Santos to Gittins. Oh, he's tried that little tiny bit of a flick to get past his man, but has been unable to. Here's Doherty. Totti Gomes. I think actually what the formation is for them is that they're playing. I'm not sure if it's Agbadou or Mosquera. One of the, I think it's Mosquera. They're playing in kind of like a midfield role rather than actually as a centre back. They're playing as a kind of a holding midfielder. Long ball from Jose Sarr will go straight to Josh Acheampong, and we can go back at them. Here's Lavia. He'll do his signature turn, but no passer in front of him. So he will go back. No VAR in the EFL. I'm not sure what round it comes in. It definitely comes in at some round. It might be the one after this, actually. Here's Tyreek George getting it to Gittins. Can't get past his man, though. Ball will be played in behind for Jackson Chacho. He's going to try and burst past Yoel Hatto, and he's done so very well. Ball into the box is a good one, too. And you know what? Jurgensen doesn't always get those punches right. He did that time because Tolu was in the middle, and you know how good he is in the air. Long ball down the left-hand side now for Tyreek George. He's met by Agbadou. And if any of you guys are currently watching my Estival series, you'll know how much I love Agbadou. It's bloody good in that game, I'll tell you that. Here's Wolf. Long ball from him, trying to be held up. Tosin deals with it very, very well. This is really annoying because this is the partnership that I want to see in the actual like Premier League. When Fofana isn't fit and when Levi isn't fit, I want to see Tosin and Josh together. I think those two are kind of complement each other a lot more than other ones we've been getting. Buonanotte will lose out here. Here's Tolu up against Tosin now. He's going to take a strike and it's way wide. Don't know if that took a deflection or not. Might have taken a small nick. Again, I don't have the sound, so I don't know. I don't know if the commentary are saying, "Oh, it's a corner," whilst they're showing all the replays. Why didn't Guy start? Probably because he's got to start the next game. It's my theory. He's probably. I would imagine Guy is starting against Tottenham. Either that or he's got some kind of illness or something. Again, those kind of facts always come out after the game. But I imagine it's because he's starting. Would probably be a bit too... what's the word? Too much of a demand to ask for Delap to start so soon after coming back from an injury. Buonanotte has been fouled here, and the referee says play on. Here's Jose Sarr. I feel like the inconsistency in the lineup's not helping us at the back. Yeah, I mean, the injuries and stuff aren't going to help that, and fitness problems too. It's like, you can't always keep a consistent back four. We're playing in so many competitions and stuff. It's like, Yeah, I feel like Colwell getting injured like at the start of the season was so much more of a big deal than I think most kind of recognised at the time. Here's Hato. Romeo Lavio, the great pass in for Esteval. He's not able to get on the end of it. Very well dealt with by Totti Gomes. There's another one of those runs in behind from Esteval. He's times those so well. It's a great pass from Lavia. It's Malagusto on the ball now. I would like to see us doing what we're kind of doing now a little bit more. In these types of games where we're playing against lower blocks or lower quality sides, for us to kind of just hold the ball in our own half and, oh, lovely flick from Jamie Gittins to get it to tie. He's been manhandled off the ball and the referee says nothing. They're going to try and play it through the lines here, and it's blocked by Romeo Lavia. Good hold up from Santos, but Lavia's not switched on and will give it away again. Here's Gomez. Huang Hichan on the left-hand side. He's trying to beat Esteban and does. Gets past Buonanotte as well. Out left for Wolf, who's going to whip the ball into the front post, and Jurgensen does come out and claim it. First time for everything, I guess. But yeah, when we're holding it like this in our own half, it gives us way more space to work with in behind, and we don't do that often enough. That's why we get bogged down in certain games, like the Sunderland game that we just played, is that we were playing so high up the pitch that they just sit back in their shape and there's no space to work with. You have to kind of allow your opponent some space sometimes to give them the full sense of security to come out a bit more. Santos will win the ball in the air. Oh, it's a loose touch from Ty, unfortunately. It will fall back to Totti Gomes. Little flick around the corner from Huang Hichan is a good one, but Malo Gusto does deal with it, and Wolf is not able to beat Achampong to the ball. Good work from Gusto. He's been really very good so far. And he's just been fouled horrifically again by Huang Hichan. Those two are having a bit of a battle between each other. I think his shin pad has come out as well. Either that or his boots come off. Yeah, his boots come off. Referee's got to be saying, I would be having a little word in the ear of the Korean there. There's been a couple of nasty ones on him. It's Hato to Tosin. And we are very much kind of going into a back five of our own here, kind of. When Lavia drops deep into that position, we are kind of going to a back five. He's playing as the right centre back at the moment. Ball does go out to Ural Hato. Yeah, I did see that as well. I think he's getting an extension to 2032. Goal in one of the other games. Swansea have just taken the league against Manchester City. It's Gonzalo Franco who scored, and in our game, Buonanotte has broken the lines. Here's Jamie Gittins into the box, up against Doherty, goes around the outside, whips it across, and it's a tap-in for Tyreek George. It's very, very good play from Chelsea, through the lines, and again, that's exactly what I said. We gave them space, they tried to press us, we played through the lines, and we instantly score. It's really simple, really, really simple. And Wolves are being torn apart here. It's another assist for Jamie Gittins, I believe, yeah. Matt Doherty does not know how to deal with him at all. There's a question of maybe George was offside. Yeah, Wolves are. I think unless they get a new manager and some something wild happens, I don't think they're going to particularly save their seasons. Although wilder things have happened in the Premier League. Good work from George, who is still being rumoured to be leaving in January. I don't know if that would be particularly a good idea considering his form. And the Wolves backline are having a discussion between themselves here. Really unable to pick up the players. And I think that is Doherty who is down as well. Hopefully he's not too badly injured. I imagine he's the skipper today. Our skipper today is Tosin, which is interesting. I did say I wanted it to be 3-0 by half time so we could wrap the game up quickly. We're already 2/3 of the way there. You should visit Sri Lanka someday. Beaches are great there. You know, fun fact, one of my best friends growing up is Sri Lankan. I don't know what he's doing now. I haven't spoken to him in quite a while, but yeah. I'm a person that doesn't really particularly get to travel very much, due to the nature of my occupation. I'm a bit what's the word? I'm a bit stuck in my own country. We'll be trying to go to the US at the end of this year, though. It might be something I do on my break, honestly. Yeah, it's really good play from. It's Bonanotte who plays the ball forward. It's very perfectly weighted to Jamie Gittins, who completely fools Doherty into thinking he's going inside. He goes outside, puts it across the box, and there's just no defending, is there really? It's very, very poor. Wolves will kick us off again here. And George has put on a massive press already, forcing Jose Sarr to launch the ball long. Here's Fer Lopez. Oh, great cutout from Bonanotte in the middle. To stop the ball forward. Here's Lavia to Jamie Gittins. All the way out to Josh Acheampong. It's back to Tosin. He's looking for a pass forward. Here's Lavia. Jamie Gittins once again. Trying to take on his man. We'll beat him once. We'll beat him twice. And we'll take a strike. And it deflects. And Tyreek George has got the little flick on, but he can't get it on target. I think he might have been offside anyway. It's good work from Gittins again. So he's really... It's ever since that game he had for the England under-21s, he's really, really picked up his game. It's been a danger on that left-hand side. Oh, that was so close from George. He is evolving very, very swiftly, the young man. I said at the start of the season I didn't think that he was particularly as far advanced in terms of his development as Josh Acheampong, but he's starting to prove that now. And interestingly enough, Wolves are about to make a substitution. Doherty, who obviously went down earlier, is being replaced by... I'm not sure who this is. And also, my... Why has... Okay. The coverage has just stopped. Could you not? Hello? Okay, let me reset my sky real quick. Wolves versus Chelsea. Watch live. Has the feed just stopped, bro? It's just okay. Well, this is great. Oh, now it's a black screen. Oh, now we're back playing. I think it was Hugo Bueno who came on. I'm not entirely sure. Here's Wolfer being tackled by Malagusto. Done very, very well there, the Norwegian. Okay, I now can't get the bloody thing off the screen. There we go. Okay, cool. Oh god, here comes a long throw. First one of these in the game. It's Totti Gomes who's going to be taking this. You'd imagine the big man in the middle, Tolu, will be the target for this. That's a foul throw. The referee hasn't called it. It's Hwang Hee-chan. Will get the ball. Oh, wow. That was a horror pass back, and they've made absolutely nothing of that. Chelsea throw. Here's Tyreek George on the right side. Gets the ball into Esteval, who's playing in a little bit of the kind of central role that he was before. He sweeps it out to Jamie Gittins. He's going to take a... he tried to fake it with the little ball roll there, but he didn't get past his man. We will retain the ball here, though. Here's Lavia, out to Malagusto on the right side. See, now this is the issue we have, is when we play like this, where we're really, really high up, and we're not allowing them to come out, there's just no space in behind for us to play the ball into. Have to play it through the players, which is much more difficult. We are going to try and do that with Lavia, but it will go back to Tosin. Buonanotte. Into Lavia. Into Yoral Hato. He's going to move into an inverted position and get it out to Jamie Gittins. He whips the ball into the front post, and Andre Santos was making that run. He couldn't quite get on the end of it. Will fall for the keeper instead. Yeah, this is the thing which we have to be very careful with when we're talking about our players, is that for the most part, all of our players are nowhere near their primes. Like, not anywhere near. They're all so young. I think Gittins is another one who's very much a player that can come good. Here he is on the ball again. He's absolutely terrorising this left-hand side. He's beaten two men here, gets into the box, and is finally tackled. He was a bit honest there. He could have gone down, honestly. Here's Romeo Lavia. We retain the ball. It's really interesting to see the positions that Buonanotte is picking up, because he's moving all over the place. Here's Achampong to Esteval. Like to see him get on the ball a little bit more. He plays 1-2 with Buonanotte, or 1-2-3 as it goes to Gusto. Here's Hato to Jamie Gittins once more. He whips the ball into the front post and it's deflected. Esteval's going for the special, and they've called a foul for a high boot here. He went for an overhead kick. He did the same thing in the Sunderland game to no avail, but he's been given a yellow card for that. You fucking wanker. Fuck off, ref. This is the reason why we've got all this bullshit with people doing long throws and fucking set pieces and stuff, because you won't let us express ourselves with actual good football. Imagine being punished because you tried to do an acrobatic shot. Silly as fuck. Game's gone. I need Esteval to get another goal here, by the way. I need him to keep those contributions coming. It will be a Wolves corner here, though, as Jamie Gittins, I think, is doing his defensive duties out there on the left-hand side. It might have been Hato, actually. Yeah, it was Hato. Ooh, question of a handball there, actually, but proximity is... I think it was too close to him to consider that. Will be an in-swinger from the right-hand side. It's taken short to Hwang Hee-chan, though. Now whipped in. Cleared by Tosin Adarabioyo. And I'm not sure who that is. Couldn't kind of get a hold of the ball after Esteval laid it off. I think it's a Chelsea throw now. Here's Romeo Lavia to Santos to Buonanotte. Beats one to Gittins, who sweeps the ball to the right hand side. Great work from him. Here's Malagusto. And Esteval now. We had the chance to play that forward quite quickly, but Gusto decided to kind of slow things down there, which is kind of disappointing. Here's Lavia into Gusto. He plays it into Buonanotte. He's tackled. A little bit of a hospital pass from the Frenchman, honestly. Tosin does really well to deal with the high ball. Now Yorohato is up against Fer Lopez. Does well. Here's Gusto once again from the ball back from Buonanotte. Here's Esteval on the right hand side, isolated against his man. He's going to cut inside. Get it to Lavia. Now goes wide right for Malagusto as Esteval has moved inside now. Here he is on the ball, in the box. He's going to take a strike and it's a bit wild after the turn. See what he's trying to do, bend it into that far corner, but just snatched at it a little bit. Cross into the box probably would have been the better option, if I'm being honest. It's really funny. He's Willian by name and Willian by technique there. That is very much the kind of little burst of acceleration we always saw from Willian. Good closing down by Buonanotte will force Totti Gomez to smash the ball up into the air. It will go out for a Chelsea throw. Taken quickly. Israel Hato. Josh Achampong will drive forward with one of his signature runs and tries to play the ball in behind for George, but it will not reach him. More high pressure from Chelsea will force Gomez to work really, really hard to keep onto the ball here, and he has done well. Totti has given the ball away. Here's Andre Santos. There's no outball for Wolves at the moment. Here's Lavia. Esteval in the inside 10. It's Malagusto. He's going to whip the ball in on his left foot, and it's swung a leg at by Andre Santos, but no real conviction behind the strike. We'll go out for a goal kick. It seems like a very stereotypical cup performance so far against weaker opposition. They are going to take a long goal kick here, though, try and get themselves up the pitch. It's blasted down the centre. And Tosin will win it in the air, as he so often does. And the ball is picked up by Andre Santos here. Chance for Chelsea to break. Here's Jamie Gittins on the left-hand side. Esteval calling for it at the back post. It's back to Santos. He plays a ball forward for Tyreek George. It was a great idea, but it didn't work out. And Wolves are at 6 or 7s here, trying to clear their lines. They do eventually. And again, Tosin does really well to deal with it, but it's not completely dealt with. But Yorohato, great covering from him. He gets the ball back. Here he is on the ball now. Rocadare up top is a very, very lonely figure, it seems. He's not being given much help. Esteval has lost the ball in the middle here. And in trying to recover the ball, he's made a pretty bad challenge. The referee's been quite lenient to not give him a second yellow, I would say. Although I think he was a bit harsh to give him the first yellow in the first place, so. In fact, I don't even know if that's even a foul. If I'm being honest, looking at the replay, it kind of looked like he was fouled himself. Not really sure what's going on there. Someone's just been given a yellow. I think it's Huang Hee-chan, possibly for dissent, or maybe one of the coaches. I think probably one of the coaches. Will be a deep free kick from Wolves, though. Will be taken by Lopez. Ball into the back post is a decent one. It's knocked across the box to Huang Hee-chan, and it's a decent effort, but he just skies it over the bar. Good set piece from Wolves, honestly. If they're going to be getting chances, that's where they're going to be getting them from. It's a decent ball to the back post, and the back post, I think it's yes, it's Tolly once again at the back post. He gets the header on. Danger signs. They are now pressing high up the pitch here, which is good for us, honestly. Jurgensen will play the ball out to the wide left, though. Gittins is pushed, and the referee says nothing. And then the Wolves give it away again. There's a bit of ping-pong in the middle when that happens. Good work from Earl Hatto to get to Buonanotte. He's going to move away from his man. Here's Romeo Lavia. Through the lines to Andre Santos. Great work from him. And he's been fouled from behind. A little bit of a nasty one. And he will be getting a yellow card. I think that is, Rodrigo Gomez. Oh, wait. Was it Gomez who came? It was Gomez who came off the bench, I think. I was gonna say, because I swear it was the other Gomez. They've got 2 Gomez's on the pitch now. They've got 3 Gomez's on the pitch actually. They've got Rodrigo, who's just gotten a yellow. They've got Joao, who's in the middle, and they've got Totti in the back line. Good hold up play from Ty, and the ball will be played in behind once more, but it's dealt with. Here's Hwang Hee-chan. Little ball around the corner is a good one. Here's Lopez running forward. Tracked by Andre Santos. And the pass forward is, again, they're just really out of sorts. There's no communication in the back line or in the forward line for Wolves. They have no idea what they're doing. They still have the ball, though. There's Yerson Mosquera with a strike, and it's a pure strike, but very off target. In fact, actually, it was Agbadou in the middle who's gone for that strike. Oh, so it is actually Agbadou who's playing as the midfielder then, I think. It's a very, very wild strike from the Ivorian, I can't lie. Chelsea are going to attempt to play a short goal kick here. As Wolves, quite foolishly, I would say, are trying to press high. Jurgensen plays it into Santos, and he's fouled in his own box, and it will be a free kick. The ball has gone out wide right to Esteval. Up against Totti Gomez. He's beaten one. He's beaten the number 6 as well. He takes a strike and it is deflected. It will go out to Jamie Gittins. He's going to put the ball to the edge of the box where Romeo Lavia is. A little dinked pass in behind for Gittins again, but they weren't on the same page, and the ball will go out for a goal kick. You see the stat where every time Garnacho does his special sit on the advertisement board celebration, he loses the game. Yeah. We did that against Sunderland, didn't we? I think that is actually so, like, one of my favourite things. I was thinking about this the other day. I was thinking about this today, actually, when I was... Oh, no, was it today? It was either today or yesterday, I can't remember. All the days molded to one for me. But when I was making my thumbnail for this watch-along, obviously I've got Garnacho on it. The announcement that we did for him with him sitting on the advertisement board, I think was so clever and so funny. Unfortunately, that has not paid off quite just yet. He's another one which I think people have written off way too quickly. Totti will try and play the ball forward. It's cut out by Malagusto. Wolves throw on the left-hand side. I'm still not entirely sure what formation Wolves are even playing, if I'm being honest. It doesn't seem to be very consistent. Sometimes it looks like they're playing a 4-2-3-1. Sometimes it looks like they're playing a 5 at the back. And their players are just kind of moving everywhere. See, now Agbadou's in the back line now, whereas he was in midfield earlier. Here's Mosquera. Back to Jose Sarr. Long ball from him will just fall to Tosin, who does very well to get it to Gittins, but they're again not on the same page, and Gittins has pulled his man back for a foul. Here's Wolf on the left-hand side, gets the 1-2, and he's going to be surging down this left-hand side with Malagusto chasing him. Plays the ball into the box, but it's dealt with by Josh Ashimpong. Now they will have the opportunity to play a long throw in here, and the Norwegian has left the ball for Totti Gomez, so I assume that this will be another long throw. Well, I'm tired of this shit already. It's been 9 game weeks in the Prem, and I'm already tired of this long throw bullshit, honestly. Into the box it goes. Another foul throw. Doesn't even beat the first man. Rodrigo Gomez, that is, who's taken the strikers down. The ball into the box has fallen back to the number 21. And the ball's played into the... Oh, it's a really, really good bit of defending from Buonanotte at the back post. If he doesn't get the touch there, it's a tap-in for the player at the back post. Who is that who gets the ball at the end? Trying to see who it is. The ball's played in from Lopez, and I think it's... I'm really not sure who that was, if I'm being honest. I think it might have been Jackson. I'm not sure. Corner from Wolves is cleared at the back post. Will fall back to Lopez. Or Wolfer, rather, who has won a throw. They take it quickly this time, and here's there's Joao Gomez, rather. Ball in behind is cut out by Josh Achimpong very well. Wolves are starting to grow into the game here a little bit. Here's Hwang Hee-chan on the left side. He's going to try and cut the ball back. Instead, he gets it to the edge of the box where Agbadou is. He's going to whip the ball into the back post, and Jurgensen will claim this one. A little bit shaky defensively for a second there, but we seem to have dealt with the slight bit of pressure. Ball forward from Tosin to Buonanotte. It seems like the fizz from the game from Chelsea has just worn out a little bit. Which I suppose is not too much of an issue when you're 2 goals up, but, you know. Good work from Buonanotte to beat his man. He's dragged back, but he plays the ball forward. Tyreek George will get on the end of it. Here's Jamie Gittins now. Into the box. He's got 2 to beat. He beats Gomez. He whips the ball to the back post where Estevao is, but he can't reach it. The diminutive stature of the Brazilian not enough to beat Wolfer to the ball. It will be a goal kick. It's really bizarre when we have George as our striker, because half the time he doesn't play as a striker at all, and he kind of just like drifts out to one wing, and then we have like Santos playing in the centre forward role. It's really bizarre. Hwang Hee-chan's committed another foul on Romeo Lavia this time. Still no yellow card for him though. Here's Achimpong to Lavia. Does really well to win out from the pressure. Santos up to Jamie Gittins once more. He's up against Chachua. Leaves it for Ural Hato. Romeo Lavia will try and play the ball into the back post, but no one made the run. The ball will roll out for the goalkeeper instead. I do appreciate the forward passing from Lavia so far. He's trying to actually get things going. It's not been 100% accurate all the time, but I'd rather him be trying it and missing than not trying it at all. Will be a free kick to Wolves in the middle third. Enzo Maresca calling for some pressure on the sideline. It's Rodrigo Gomez. All the way back to Jose Sarr now. Oh, it's very good pressure from Andre Santos, and he gets the ball to Estevao, who dinks it over the goalkeeper. And there's the goal for our Brazilian. It's a really good bit of play from Santos to snatch in and win the ball back. And that's the pressure that he was calling for. Very, very good. Him and the two Brazilians, Santos and Esteval, having a little bit of a joke between each other. It's really good pressure from Santos. Really, really good pressure. And you know what? That finish is actually, like, he doesn't need to do that. He's just taking the piss. He genuinely does not need to do that at all. He could just put this around the keeper, but he just decides, you know what? Over the top. Excellent work from Santos to get his assist. He's got a goal and assist now, Santos. It's been pretty good. I hope that does count as an assist. Chelsea young guns up top are putting the boots to them. And I did say I wanted 3-0 at half time, or by half time, so there we go. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the Wolves fans will start leaving Molineux, if I'm being honest. Does look like some of them are looking for the exits, but it could just be because they want to get their concessions at half time. Yorel Hato has committed a foul on Gomez in the middle. Another chance for them to put the ball into the box. They did try and do a little quick free kick there, but the referee pulled it back because it wasn't in the right spot. But hopefully we switch on and don't allow that to happen. It will be Lopez to put the ball into the box again, and it's Tolu who's got a free header in the box. I can't believe he's been left that much space, and he's missed it, but my God. I cannot believe we have allowed him that much space in the box. He came from so deep as well. Who the hell was tracking him? Absolutely no one tracking their centre forward in the box is absolutely criminal. That should have been a goal. I can't believe he's missed that. Horrible, horrible defending from the set piece. On a related note, with Pedro, Santos and Esteval in the Brazil squad, can they win next year's World Cup with Don Carlo as coach? I don't think so. I think they'll go. I think they'll go pretty far. I don't think they'll win it. Just think about, like, for me, I feel like when it comes to certain teams, you need to have, like, not only good players all over the pitch, but depth in every single position. I just don't think Brazil have that as much as other teams like Spain, like France, for example. But then again, it is Don Carlo, so, like, you never know. Depends on whether he keeps playing Endrick or not. If he stays off the pitch, then maybe. Here's Jackson Chachua. Fer Lopez, who's been by far their best player, sweeps the ball out to Wolfer on the left-hand side. He's going to try and put the ball in, but he's shrouded out by two players. Here's Totti. Really good pressure from Chelsea to stop him from advancing forward there. Mosquera out to Chachua. Here's Lopez once more. Now João Gomez in the middle. Tries a little outside of the foot pass, but doesn't work out. About 15 seconds of the half left to play. There probably will be some added time because of some injuries that we had. Maybe one or two. Here's Rodrigo Gomez to João Gomez. Back to Mosquera now. Here's Agbadou. His pass is a little loose, but Wolf will pick it up. And now it's one by Buonanotte. Here's Esteval running forward. He sees the run of Gittins, but he's just going to slow down the play as there was numbers back. 3 minutes of additional time. Tosin will play it into Buonanotte. He's going to get it out to Jamie Gittins. Chance for us to get a fourth late on in the half here. He's beaten Jackson Chachua really well. Puts the ball into the front post, but no one's there. It will be cleared. And the big man up top can't hold on to the ball. Here's Lavia. Liverpool losing to Palace right now. Oh my dear. They have been having a howler of it. They have heavily changed their team though, I believe, right? I think they've rotated quite a lot. Ball forward is a good one, and Ty has tried that little flick around the corner. It would have been beautiful if it came off, but it didn't, unfortunately. Didn't get enough purchase on it. Here's Totti Gomes. Jose Sarr now. They've got to get the ball forward. They haven't got much time if they want to get a goal before half time. Here's Rodrigo Gomez to Joao Gomez. I don't like the amount of Gomez's they have in the team because I have to specify which one it is every single time. Here's Totti Gomes again. High pressure from George will force Jose Sarr to clear the ball. Tosin will deal with the long ball, and here's Andre Santos to Buonanotte. 1 minute to go. He's been fouled off the ball by Joao Gomez, and the ball will be awarded as a free kick. I see this again. Oh yeah, just a little stamp on the foot as he tries to win the ball there. Nothing too malicious in it, but nasty one. Breaking out the Ole down 3-0 is hilarious. Yeah. One of my favourite things in football will always be the ironic cheers rather than just the normal ones. The whole let's pretend we score a goal type ones is always really entertaining for me. Here's Jamie Gittins. Good ball from Santos into Buonanotte, but he's not got the ball and then deliberately fouled the Wolves player. And the referee will blow for half time. Not enough time for us to continue, but yeah, 3-0 up at half time. Very, very good. I would say player for us at the moment must be Andre Santos, getting a goal and an assist. Very good finish for the first, and a very good closing down and pass for Esteval for the third. I am going to try and put this onto a Be Right Back screen. Unfortunately, I don't actually have one because I'm on a different PC, so I'm going to have to make a Be Right Back screen real quick. I'm not sure how to do that, honestly. Wait, first of all, I need to actually update the score on the bottom left panel. Put that one up instead. There we go. Wait, can I add text? Sure. I told you this was going to be a scuff stream. If I do this, I can't do that. Yeah, I can. I can do that. There we go. Boom. I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Liam Delap is warming up at half time. He might be a player that comes on. Boop. Put all of this back on. What bang? Hopefully... the chat is closed again, man. There we go. Good half. Need this replicated in the Prem. Absolutely. But I feel like... Yeah, I mean, like, this game can't really be too much of a kind of, you know, a barometer for the Premier League. Obviously, these are two Prem teams, but they're both heavily rotated, and let's be honest, Wolves are by far and away the worst team in the league at this current stage, so... Still positives to take, though. It's good to see us, all of our young forwards getting involved in the goals, and, you know, especially someone like Andre Santos, who we have so much kind of high expectations for, playing so well too. Such a good finish from Esteban, man. Beautiful, beautiful finish. There's a little bit of a rondo going on with some of the players on the bench. I'm trying to see who it is. So there's Cuckoo, Joao Pedro, Pedro Neto, Enzo, Sanchez, and James in that one. Looks like it's a bit of a chilly day up in Wolverhampton. Everyone got the snoods out. Or the snud. I am, as you could probably tell, got a cold myself. There does look like there might be a substitution here. Minetzi is coming on for Wolves. He's coming on for... I'm not sure yet. I think... Is that Hugo Bueno coming on as well? No, it's... Crazy. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. So, Fer Lopez, I believe, is the player who's coming off for Minetzi. And I believe the other bloke, number 37, I think he's a forward, so I'm not sure who he's coming on for. They're doing a little bit of a huddle in the centre circle. I don't think there's been any changes for Chelsea. And I will remember to do the timer, hopefully. There we go. Let's do this. It'll be Wolves kicking off from left to right. Hopefully that has worked. Yes, it has. Excellent. Long ball from Jose Sa over the top. Won by Tosin Adarabioyo. Number 37 has gone into midfield, actually, and it is Lopez that's come off. Oh, good effort already from them. Goes wide. It's Tolu up top again. He's going to be putting some pressure on Jurgensen here, who's played the ball long. It's cleared, but only as far as Josh Achimpong. Here's Buonanotte. He's been tackled by the number 37. Who's in turn been tackled by Lavia, who's in turn gone it back to the Wolves player. Who's then been tackled by Josh Achimpong. He plays it down the line very well to Esteval. Needs some support and does get it. Oh, there's a pass through for Santos there he probably should have taken, but it has gone to Santos eventually. Just a little, like a couple of passes too late. Here's Gittins. He's going to charge at his man. Goes inside. It's cut out though. The pass forward from Lavia is a bit inaccurate under the pressure It will go out for a Wolves throw. The throw is cut out by your old Hatto. Here's Lavia. Here's Buonanotte. Oh, he's given the ball away to Huang Hichan. It's a very lazy pass from him. The ball has gone forward for Tolu. And it's a goal. You got to say, it's a mistake from our own... Or it's a giveaway from our own kind of mistake. Questions of offside, but I think that he might have timed the run pretty well there. Obviously, we will not be able to check it. I don't think there's VAR in operation. Let's take a look here. Nope. Onside by a mile. Josh Achimpong keeping him on. You got to say, it's just a poor giveaway from Buonanotte. That will give them confidence, for sure. Here's Santos. Hey, look, I mean, if again, he's a young player, and if he's going to make mistakes, at least make him at 3-0 up, you know? I'm not going to complain too much there. Here's Hatto to Santos. Across the pitch to Malo Gusto, who's in the inside right position. Here's Esteval, who's wide right. He's going to whip the ball into the front post, and it's cleared by Agbadu. Given away back to Esteval, though, and here's Buonanotte picking up the ball once more. Can he redeem himself and get himself on the score sheet, maybe? Here's Lavia. Esteval. Gusto. He's tackled, and the linesman has given a Wolves throw. I will say one thing as well. Just looking at that goal again from a wide angle, there is absolutely no one trying to bust a gut to get back and stop this, by the way. Very disappointing to see only the kind of two centre-backs actually trying to defend this. High pressure from Chelsea, though. Here's Sarr, who placed the ball on. It's going to be knocked on to Munetsi. He plays it forward, but Tosin will get there. Back to Jurgensen. Dinked pass from Jurgensen to the left channel where Gittins is. He does get the touch on the ball, but it's not going to go to a Chelsea player. Forward by the number 37, but again, Tosin will deal with that pretty comfortably. Lavia plays the pass into Jamie Gittins, who was fouled quite poorly there. The referees let the game play on, though. Buonanotte has instead won the ball back. Gittins is still down here. It looks like he got his Achilles trodden on in that last challenge. Let's take a look at it once more. Oh, there's a really nasty one. I think it's Mosquera who goes in on him. You got to say, if there was VAR in operation, he'd probably be off for that. Depending on how high it is. It looks pretty high, though. We'll say one thing, that goal has gotten the Wolves fan back on their team's side here. By the looks of things. Gittins is up on his feet again, though, so no major issues there. There will be another long throw here from the left-hand side from Totti Gomez again. Never mind. He's played it short instead. He baited all of us. Now he's going to whip the ball in on his left foot. It goes wildly to the back post, and Jurgensen's been fouled by the number 37, and the referee's given nothing. Now he's out of position for the cross coming back in, but we've dealt with it. God, I just have no confidence whenever Jurgensen is in net. Genuinely, he freaks me out so much. He reminds me of Kepa. He really reminds me of Kepa, like that same kind of wariness. He has claimed this ball though, as it was very close towards him. Is there a case that he was fouled here, or does he just need to be stronger? Let's see. I think he just needs to be stronger, honestly. Lavia's been horrifically fouled by Hwang Hee-chan. This guy has fouled our players so many times. Give him a card, man. And now he's just pushed our centre-back as well. Big fight breaking out in the middle of the pitch now. I'd send him off, man. He's been fouling our players so much all game, and he's now trying to start fights. Just get him off. This is about the 4th challenge he's done. That's so late and so silly. That's got to be a red card. Again, that's like his 4th reckless challenge like that. Doesn't matter how many times you put your hand up and apologise to the player, man. You're going to fucking hurt someone. He's getting a yellow, finally. That's about his 4th yellow card challenge. He's been finally given a yellow. And he also struck out at one of our players afterwards. There was VAR. They would have had about 2 or 3 red cards at this point, by the way. The 2 Nigerians, Tolu and Tosin, having a bit of a joke between themselves, though. I know I've got quite a big Nigerian fan base, so maybe you guys can answer me this. Why do Nigerian footballers often use their first names for their kits rather than their last names? Is it just because of convenience? Because a lot of your last names are very complicated. Or is it more of a cultural thing? I'm not sure. It definitely does make it a lot easier for me to have to say Tolu instead of, you know, his actual last name, which is much more, way more syllables. Here's Yoral Hato. Andre Santos has got the chance to pick up a pass here. He's going to play it to Josh. Here's Gittins on the right, rather Esteval on the right side. Bonanotte, a little bit of a loose touch from him, but it will go back to Lavia. It's Tosin to Yoral Hato. He's going to drive inwards and get the ball to Santos. Good little flick from him to George, and the flick back from George was not particularly as good, and he's committed a foul instead. Bonanotte, that is, I believe. Going to play it back to Jose Sarr, who launches the ball long to the left-hand side. It will just fall for Malo Gusto, though. Comfortably dealt with by a combination of Malo and Josh. Here's Santos, who's dropped deep to pick up the ball. Now Tosin once more. Oof. He's looking to play that pass over the top for Esteval, but the pass kind of phased out as he tried to play it. Instead, he plays it to Lavia through the lines. He's going to play it up to Esteval. He's going to cut inside, and Malo Gusto will provide the overlap. Plays it across the box to Yoral Hato. Now here's Gittins. No space to play the pass into Bonanotte and behind, so we will have to go back here. Bonanotte with a lovely little pass around the corner for Santos. Here's Gittins on the left-hand side, 1v1. He's going to whip the ball in. It's smashed straight in the face of the Wolves player and dealt with. Now, Hwang Hee-chan has just thrown himself to the floor, holding his face for no reason. God, this guy, man. This guy. If I was a referee, this guy would have been off the pitch about 40 minutes ago. God. Long ball from the back. Dealt with by Tosin slightly. Will come back at us with Chachua. Dealt with by Joel Hatto very well, and Santos has been fouled by the aforementioned Chachua. Oh, he does look a bit in pain here, Santos. I hope it's not too bad of a challenge. Didn't look like one. No, just a coming together. Free kick is taken. It will be Tosin on the ball. Plays it through the lines to Santos, who plays it through the lines to Buonanotte, who can't get onto the end of the ball. Santos's pass was a little bit too soft, and now Wolves have got a chance to whip the ball into the back post, but Wolf can't get on the end of it. It will go out for a Chelsea throw on the opposite side of the pitch. It was Mosquera who got high into the wide right position there. Arsenal have just gone ahead at Brighton. It's Nweri who's gotten that one. I'm assuming that's from a set piece. If it's not, I'll be very surprised. Malagusto will take the throw. Held up by Tyreek George. Will fall to Gomez. His little flicker over the top is a good one for Wolf. He's then been fouled. Chance for Wolves to put the ball into the box from the left-hand side. Yeah, Malo was a little bit cynical there with the foul, can't lie. Hwang Hee-chan is over the free kick. He has just done a signal for 2. He's just done a little 2 signal, so I don't know what that means. He's going to play the ball into the middle of the box. It's flicked on by Tolu again. I think that was who got the first touch. It might have been actually Mosquera who got the final touch. But either way, wide of the mark. It was close though. From Yerson Mosquera. It's going to be some substitutions for Chelsea here. Enzo Cucurella and Liam Delap are warming up on the sideline. Malo Gusto is coming off for Enzo, which is an interesting change. Gusto has been playing mainly in a midfield position, so I don't think that changes much. Esteval is coming off for Liam Delap. It's a shame. I would like to have seen Esteval play a little bit more, but I guess he's going to be used in the Tottenham game. I'm not sure who the third player to come off is for Cuckoo. But good to see Delap back on the pitch. Hopefully he can get a goal through and some confidence. So now we're going to kind of move into that back 3 with Cuckoo inverting on the left side. It was Gusto who came off for Cuckoo in the end. No, but wait, who came off? Oh, Lavia's come off. Okay, that's who it is. So George has gone out to the left-hand side. Cucurella has been immediately fouled, and the referee said nothing. Wolves have got a chance to break up the upper side now. Hwang Hee-chan into Chachua. His ball is blocked by Hatto. It will be a Wolves corner on the 60th minute. Yeah, I'm not a bit of an odd one with Enzo coming on, honestly. Makes me think that maybe Enzo Maresca sees Lavia as more important for that game. Maybe we see Lavia and Caicedo play. It's good to see Caicedo not getting on the pitch though. I want to see him rested. He needs it after the performance he put in at Sunderland. That was one of Caicedo's worst performances, which admittedly isn't, considering his high standards, isn't that bad, but it was one of the worst ones. He definitely looked a bit laboured. Hwang Hee-chan to play the ball into the front post. It's cleared, and then the resulting ball back has been claimed by Jurgensen. So just give me a Liam Delap goal and I can go home happy, honestly. I can go to bed happy if Liam scores. He's got 30 minutes to do so. Ball forward from Enzo is a good one. We've seen that. That was very much a Jorginho-esque pass. You know, that for those first time passes forward for the striker that we often saw with Jorginho. But Liam wasn't on the same page. Here's Jose Sá now. He's going to play it out to Totti Gomes. It's interesting. Jamie Gittins has gone out to the right-hand side, actually. So George has gone left. Gittins is on the right. Clearance by the Wolves player has been cut out by Tosin. Good work from him. Lovely ball forward for Liam Delap, but he left it for Bonante, who did not collect it. Jose Sá will play it forward through the middle. Earl Hatto has picked up the ball. Good little turn from George, gets it to Delap. Here's Cucurella, he's slide tackled. Game's getting a little bit more back and forth now. Here's Tolu, tackled by Tosin. Ball's going to fall for Minetzi, but again, Tosin deals with it really well. He's been so good today, Tosin, honestly. He's been really good. Here's Josh Achampong, who is now at a right-back position. Will recycle the ball with Jurgensen. And once more. Long ball into the channel will not reach Jamie Gittins. Here's Totti Gomes. Agbadou back to Jose Sá. Long ball from him will go to the right side of the pitch. Cucurella will be underneath it and will win Chelsea a throw. He will take that throw eventually. Down the line for Liam Delap, who doesn't look particularly up to pace at the moment, Liam. Might need 10 minutes or so to get warmed up to the game. Jose Sá will smash it long. Andre Santos wins the ball in the air. Here's Enzo. He's tackled by Gomez. That's João Gomez. He plays the ball down into the channel for Tolu, who's again tracked all the way by Tosin, and there's been a really good battle between those two, honestly. But Tosin seems to be getting the better of him for the most part. Will be a long throw once again from Wolves. Taken by Totti Gomes, and the Sky Sports coverage has stopped again. Please wait for your program to load, it's just said. Thanks, Sky. It has started again. Here's the long throw coming. Knocked on by Mosquera. Here's Gomez, and it will fall for Jurgensen quite kindly. He'll roll the ball out now to Josh Achampong. Chance for us to get forward up the pitch. I don't know where my remote's gone. I'm trying to get this stuff off my screen. There you go. Andre Santos to Enzo. Here's Buonanotte. Santos is very much in the deeper role now as well, now that Lavia's come off. George with a little bit of a hospital pass, but he's got the chance to recover as the ball bounces back to him. Here's Josh once more, up to Gittins, to Enzo. He plays the ball across to Earl Hatto. Here's Tyreek George. Hatto once more. Here's Gittins on the right side. He's got support from Buonanotte, but he will go back to Josh instead. Newcastle have just made it 2-0 against Tottenham. Good little 1-2 between Enzo and Buonanotte. Ball will go across now to Yoral Hato. Out wide left to Tyreek George. He's got a chance to take on his man here. He will play it in behind for Kukureya. He's tracked all the way and he will be pushed over, but the ball goes back to Hato, so the referee's played on. George once more. Santos back to Tosin. Across to Josh. Across again to Hato. George. Hato all the way back to Jurgensen now. I will say, Wolves are doing way better in this half at pressing us and stopping us from being able to play the ball, but eventually, if we keep playing in this way, we'll probably break through them if we can actually get our passes together. Long ball from Josh goes out of play for a throw. Strasbourg scored. Good, good. So they got I saw Mike Penders had a really, really good game in their last one. Despite them losing, he did very, very well. Saved a pen. Bodes well for the future. Huang Hichan is off the pitch by a substitution somehow, rather than by just dismissal. And the player that's actually come on is the man who's on the thumbnail, Jurgen Strand Larsen, who I'm very surprised didn't start, but they've got Prem games to play as well, so. Jurgensen to Josh. He's going to play it down the line for Gittins. He plays it into Buonanotte, who can't hold the ball up, and it's smashed out by Enzo, but only as far as Wolfer. Here he is again, the Norwegian. He plays it into Menetzi. Tackled very well by Andre Santos, and he will get it out to Gittins. Oh, loose touch from Gittins. I'd like to see Gittins and George swap places. I don't feel like Gittins is very effective on the right side. And George doesn't seem to be getting the better of his man either. Ball's whipped into the box from the right side. And the play has continued, and it's Tolu to Strand Larsen. It's a fantastic save from Jurgensen. It's a fantastic fingertip save from Jurgensen. That was destined for the corner. It's his first touch of the ball since coming off the bench. He's almost scored with it. Yeah, good advantage from the referee. I don't think it was really a foul anyway, to be fair. But yeah, Tolu getting the flick on, and then Jurgensen getting the header towards goal. Jurgensen? Strand Larsen getting the bro, his first name's Jurgen. That's really that's gonna be really hard to differentiate. Strand Larsen gets the flick on to the far post, but Jurgensen getting a fingertip save to it. Very good work from the keeper. This number 37, as it's has been diving to the floor a lot since he's come off the bench rather. He's claiming he's got an arm in the face when he clearly didn't. He's gone mental about it. Don't need a nervous ending. I don't think there will be too much of a nervous ending, if I'm being honest. So we're still 2 goals up. Oh, the flag actually went up for offside on Strand Larsen in the end, so we're going to get a free kick here. Despite the save. Jurgensen is going to blast this long. Yeah, it's absolutely nothing in that from the challenge, by the way. Player's just thrown himself to the floor for no reason. Good little touch from Strand Larsen to Menetzi. Here's Totti Gomes. Across the pitch to Wolfer. He's under pressure, giving it away. Santos will win the ball back in the middle. Great work from him. He'll play the ball in behind for Tyreek George too, who won't get on the end of this. Up against Mosquera, who's done really well there, honestly. George is going to be getting a yellow card for kicking the ball away. Bit of petulance from the both of them there, honestly. I'm not really sure what's going on there. To be fair, yeah, I understand why George is actually upset, actually, because he's holding his shirt the entire time and then he's fallen to the floor. Yeah, no excuse for kicking the ball away, but I understand why he's frustrated. Long ball from Saar. One in the air by Tolu. Strand Larson will battle away, and Kukurea will have to clear it away for a throw. I think this double striker setup suits Wolves way more. When they have the two wing backs going down the end and being able to put the ball into the box, having the two strikers up top actually suits them a bit better. It's Mosquera who's going to take the long throw. Kukurea is being manhandled in the box here. Long throw will go straight into the front post. Knocked on to the back post for Wolfer, and it's a good goal. And again, to be honest, it's a little bit of a mistake from, I would say, the Lap needs to be better defensively here. It's a bloody good strike, I will say. My prediction was 5-2, so, I mean, they've got the 2 now. If we can go up the other end and get 2 goals, I'll be correct. Yeah, Delap needs to be better there, man. Oh, Jurgensen needs to be better as well, actually. What is that? That's gone straight at him. I thought he went into the corner. It's gone straight at Jurgensen. It's gone underneath him. He needs to be saving that. They're going to be getting a little bit of momentum now. Gittins is fouled. Referee says nothing. We've retained the ball now, though. Here's Santos. Now, Gomez has won the ball off of Joshua Chempong. Santos winning the ball back, though. Plays it into Buonanotte. Great work. We've got some space here. Buonanotte forward for Liam Delap on the right side. He's ran into the channel. Tries to beat his man. He's been shrouded out by, I think it's Agbadou. Oh, Jose Sarr, a little bit of a loose touch. Nearly lets it into his own net. He will now try and play the ball forward, though. Tosin will win the ball in the air, but it will fall to Kukurea. No, he need to get a shout there, Kuku. He had way more time than I think he realised. Ball's been smashed up long once again. Tosin deals with it again. Josh will deal with the second ball. Here's Tolu on the left side. Rather him be out there than in the centre. Here's Mosquera to Chachua. Up against Cuckoo. Can't deal anything. We'll go back. Jose Sarr on the ball once more. High pressure from Chelsea once again will force the goalkeeper to go long. Enzo's been fouled in the middle. They haven't given anything for it. Here's Wolfer, the goal scorer. Out to Manetzi. He plays the ball in behind for Wolfer once more, who will not reach it, and it will be a Chelsea goal kick. Just realised that's another goal from a long throw, by the way. Oh, Jurgensen needs to do better there, man. Pedro Neto has just come on the pitch as well. I think it's George who's come off. Yep. So I imagine that will shift Gittins back over to the left-hand side, which is what I wanted. So. Yeah, he has shifted over. Here's Pedro Neto's first touch. He's fouled immediately. Referee gives a foul. Finally. It's Manetzi who gave that one away. Good first involvement for Pedro Neto, drawing a foul, getting the pressure away from us. Indecision over who's going to take the free kick here, but Santos has eventually taken it. Here's Pedro Neto on the right-hand side. Josh into Enzo. Round the corner for Santos. Into Delap. Lovely little touch from him to Buonanotte. Ball has been tackled off him by Menezzi, and it will go out for a throw very, very deep into their half by the corner flag. Arsenal have just scored a second against Brighton. Bukayo Saka getting that one. Enzo will throw the ball into Liam Delap in the box. His touchback to Buonanotte is decent, but can't be held on to. Long ball away will be dealt with by Tosin. Strand Larsen will pick up the second ball. And then it will be headed back to Jurgensen by Joel Hatto very comfortably. Here's Santos. Hatto into Santos once more. Lovely ball through the lines to Cucurella from him. Cucu will play it across for Josh. There was an option for him to go up to Pedro Neto there, but he doesn't take it. Here is Neto now. Enzo. Lovely ball into the box from Enzo, but no one tracked the run. Oh, and there's been a bit of afters from Liam Delap on one of their centre-backs here. He's going to get a yellow for that. Interesting how this is a foul from Liam Delap, but the one from Hwang Hee-chan wasn't. I will say the referee has been rather consistently shit today. Maybe a little bit of frustration there from being manhandled in the box from Liam. Saar will take the goal kick, or the long free kick rather. Strand Larsen underneath it will be beaten to the ball by Andre Santos. Here's Pedro Neto. Enzo is tackled. Ball's out to Strand Larsen again. His ball in will be smashed away by, I think it was Santos in the end by the touchline to give away a corner. Should be taken by Gomez, who puts the signal up. Goes into the back post, and Gittins is there. He will try and clear it away. It will fall to Liam Delap here. He's done well to hold the ball up and get it across to Buonanotte, who gets it forward for Enzo, or Pedro Neto rather, who is offside. Really good chance for us to break there. There is going to be a substitution for Wolves here as well. It's Tolu who's coming off. He's done very, very well today. And Bellegarde is coming on. So they're probably going to move back into the formation they were playing before without the two strikers, which suits us a little bit more. Long free kick from Agbadou. And the ball will fall quite kindly for Jurgensen from the flick on. 10 minutes to play. Jurgensen will spear the ball out to Cucurella. Here's Gittins. Back to Cucurella. His pass is hospital, but it will deflect off of Jurgen Strand Larsen for a throw. Cucurella will take the throw long. Will go up to Liam Delap, who holds the ball up well. will come back at us though. Enzo wins the ball back. Good work from him to knock it back to Jurgensen. He can't pick this up, so he's got to be careful. Good pass from the goalkeeper to Josh Achimpong under pressure. He's going to surge up the pitch. Get it to Enzo. Here's Santos to Hato. Down to Jamie Gittins on the left side. He'll switch it across the pitch to Josh once more. To Enzo. Out wide to Pedro Neto. We're getting our passing mojo back on here. Here's Pedro Neto. Driving past one and he's fouled. Good work. Be a free kick about 30 yards out. On the right side. Joao Gomez who gives away the foul. I think it's going to be Enzo to take this, although he does have Neto with him. It's only really 2 players in the box for Chelsea. Tosin will now move in. Will be Enzo to take into the front post where Tosin is, and it's a good connection, but he can't get the direction right. Free header for the big man. Should be doing better there. Oh, he comes off his shoulder in the end. Long ball from Sarr is won in the middle by Buonanotte of all people. Delap can't make it stick once more. Ball in behind is dealt with by Andre Santos. I was going to say he was fouled. The referee eventually gives it. Santos has been doing that quite a lot, honestly, today. Holding off players very well with his back to them and drawing fouls. It's a bit theatrical, I will say. Moises Caicedo is coming on for the last 6, which is quite bizarre. It's Buonanotte who's coming off, which should see Enzo move a bit further forward here. Caicedo will now be playing in that kind of inverted right back role that Enzo was kind of occupying slightly. Long ball from Jurgensen. We'll go to the left-hand side. Dealt with quite comfortably. Second ball has fallen quite kindly for Tosin. We'll go back to Jurgensen now. He's going to smash it long. Bit panicky there, not really sure why he did that. Delap has battled away to win the ball in the middle, and then there's been a coming together off the ball, and Santos is down. He's been picked back up though. Delap has jumped for the ball, and they're all going to try and jump on him, claiming that he's going to be sent off here. He's going to be sent off for nothing. Absolutely nothing. I will say, Delap has been very, very poor today. And I think the frustration of him being poor has kind of led to that. But, yeah, I don't think that's a yellow card in the slightest. Actually, no. On second look, I think he does. I think he does mean that. On second thoughts, that is justifiable. He has not attempted to go for the ball there. Really silly from him. Really fucking silly. It's laying the blueprint of how to deal with Liam Delap, by the way, because this has been happening quite often. Is that if you piss him off, if you just rile him up, he loses his head. About 5 minutes for us to play. With no focal point. Which is great. Kukurea will clear the ball from the box and it will go in behind for Strand Larsen. He's going to be blocked by Yoral Hatto, who's been very, very good. Kukurea has been fouled by, I think, his own man, actually, but the referee has called a foul. It might have been Strand Larsen in the end, actually. Oh yeah, it's a little bit of a miss kick from Larsen. It's just raked the studs across the leg. It's no intention in that though. Long ball from Jurgensen. Gittins was fouled off the ball, but nothing given. Gittins up to Pedro Neto. Does really, really well to hold onto the ball here, Pedro Neto. Tosin into Moises Caicedo. To Kukurea. Lovely little dummy from him to get it to Enzo. He's going to play the ball down the line for Jamie Gittins. Holds onto the ball well and then gives it away. I'm not really sure what he was trying to do there. I think he's a bit tired at this stage. Throw in is taken by Wolves. Won by a Chelsea head. It will fall to Jamie Gittins, who's going to take a strike, and it's... Oh! What a belter! Trivela off the post. Holy moly, that is an absolute worldie. I don't say that's an absolute world-class goal. That's a Puskas. And what a way to relieve the pressure. I was just saying he looked tired. Didn't look it from that finish. Dear oh dear. It's a great header forward from... It's actually going to count as a Yoral Hatto assist, by the way. What a finish. Oh my word. That is crazy. That's like... That reminds me of that Cisse goal that got scored against us. Trivela shot on the right foot. Bang, off the post. Straight into the side netting. It's another man of the match performance from Gittins, genuinely. I think that's put the ice in the cake. I really think he's made a case for him to be starting against Tottenham. Will be 5 minutes of added time, I think that's just said. 6 minutes of added time. Well, if we get another one, my score prediction's correct. Albeit in a way that I didn't kind of anticipate. They've just got another one back from... I don't even know how to commentate on that. They've just got another one back. Very, very scrappy goal. I have no idea what even happened there. I think this is going to be another case of if VAR was like in effect, this game probably wouldn't be as wild as it actually is. But there we are. It's again just... I think this might... I don't know who to blame for this, really. Caicedo's not strong enough. Josh has tried to get it. Jurgensen's been chipped. It's a calamity. There's been some afters on Kukurea after the goal as well, and the referee's given nothing for it. The magic of the cup, eh? That's Wolfer again, by the way. He scored that one too. Here's Jamie Gittins. Pedro Neto. Wins the throw. João Gomez has just flipped out at the linesman here, and he's not going to get a yellow for that. He absolutely should be. Throw is taken to Gittins. We're trying to hold this at the corner flag, it seems. Ball will be cleared, but only as far as Tosin, who clears it up the pitch. Moises Caicedo wins it in the middle. Jurgensen will smack it long. Totti Gomes underneath it. Strand Larsen underneath that one. It's one back. Here's Enzo. He's going to get the ball out to Pedro Neto if he can reach it. He can. Drifts into the box. Gets it across to Jamie Gittins. On the edge of the box for Moises Caicedo. And I'm not sure if that was a shot or a pass for Enzo, but it didn't work out either way. I'm having to respond to a message. One sec. The ball's gone over the top and Cucurella has acrobatically cleared it. Tosin will smash it long this time and he's been fouled. Yeah, apologies for that. My other half is messaging me. Can we get a normal game with no drama for once, please? No, we're Chelsea. There's never a normal game. Never a normal day in the life of a Chelsea fan. Team that we battered 6-0 last time we came to this stadium, and we've you know, conceded 3 and scored 4 against them and got a red card. Martin, thank you for the $2 Australian super chat. I appreciate that. You've also said good commentary listening in Melbourne. Oh, Melbourne. What time is it over there? I imagine it's like, what, like, you're like 12 or something hours behind us? I don't know. Like 9 in the morning or something? I appreciate the sport. Moises Caicedo's gotten a yellow card for something whilst I was talking and messaging. Totti Gomes is running up the pitch now. He's going on a Kurt Zouma run. He's been tackled by Gittins really well. The ball forward from Santos is not a good one, though, and it will come back at us. Flicked on to Chachua. He's going to get in behind here. Ball across is dealt with by Hato, who's been very, very good. And then the resulting ball will deflect off of Agbadou for a goal kick. 1 minute to play. Although I do suspect there might be a little bit more than just the 1 minute added on here. The referee has just signalled to one of their players 2, so I think they're going to play 2 minutes here. Long ball from Jurgensen. One in the middle by Caicedo. Knocked over the top by Santos. Cleared once more. His Cuckoo. It's 8:39 a.m. So I was going to say, so you're 13 hours. I think that's because we've just done daylight savings, though. I think it's normally 12. Ball into the box is acrobatically dealt with again by Cucurella. He's putting on a show here. Mosquera to the back post. And Caicedo's had to snatch it out of Jurgensen's hand to clear it because he couldn't pick it up. 10 men of Chelsea holding on here. Will be a long throw from Totti Gomes. We came unstuck from one of these before. Oh, he's taken a short throw instead. Kick to the back post, and Jurgensen will come up to claim it, and he's claimed it very well, finally. So I think that's the first ball he's claimed comfortably in this game. You can watch a lot of games on FDNN, but not the Carabao. Oh. Long ball will fall to Moises Caicedo here. The ref is letting them play on a little bit longer here. It is now 97th minute. Hato and Enzo battling away to get the ball, and the referee has blown the whistle from what has been an absolute worldie of a game. Worldie of a finish from Jamie Gittins to finish it off. Again, Wolfer with 2 goals. I think Tolu got a goal as well. Esteval obviously getting a chipped goal. Andre Santos getting a goal and assist. Wild, wild game. Thank God we've won. That's all I'm going to say. Thank God we've won. That's all I can really say. Unfortunately, guys, I do need to quickly leave because I said my other half is messaging me, and I do need to I need to bugger off because it's a bit important. So I will leave you guys. Thank you for all the support on the very scuffed stream. The next stream will be the Tottenham game, obviously, on the 1st, and the next video will be a preview for that game on Halloween. So I'll see you guys later. Hopefully you guys have a good evening.